everybody, long time no see. I wanted to do a video, as you can see from the title, about Lady Gaga. Let me just turn this television off because you know what will happen. I'll spend the entire time gawping at that instead of talking to you. I watched the I'm in already. I watched the 5'2" on Netflix last week and I thoroughly enjoyed it, and it gave me a bit of insight into the person herself, and she seems a really lovely lady. And it's not that I didn't like her before. I enjoyed her music, but I didn't really know much about her. And I don't know about anybody else, my husband's got the same problem. She's got this face that if she was in a crowd of people or walking towards me on the street, I don't think I'd know it was her. Now, I know she went into Walmart to buy her own album and that bloke hadn't got a clue, but he wouldn't have had a clue if it was Elvis, I don't think. He didn't seem to be on the ball at all. But every time I see her, she looks completely different, and I can't seem to imprint her face in my head at all. It's just like every time I see her, it's like, oh, is that Lady Gaga? It's really weird. I don't know if anybody else has that problem. But yeah, so everyone was saying like, oh my God, Lady Gaga's come out and saying she's got fibromyalgia. How's this going to affect all of us? Is it going to help? Is it not going to help? And the one thing that came across to me was like she was doing, like we've all done, is like looking for answers for years and going here, there and everywhere and being told take an aspirin and stop whining. But what I really liked was not seeing her in pain, but when she was really in pain, she turned around and she said she worries about the rest of the people that don't have the crew behind them that she has. And it's really true. It's like people will say, oh, well, Lady Gaga can go and do a video, or Lady Gaga can make an album, or Lady Gaga can do this, that and the other. But she's got a masseuse, she's got a physiotherapist, she's got a chef from what I can see, she's got a makeup artist, a hairdresser, a dresser. She's got a whole team behind her doing 101 things for her, and she's got medication and she's got marijuana. So she's got a lot more than the average bod in the UK's got, because A, we can't have marijuana unless we find it illegally, and B, the pain meds aren't great, and we're all shoved onto antidepressants and that's supposed to help, and I don't think they do anything anyway. So putting me in the same box as Lady Gaga is absolutely ridiculous. We've got two entirely different lives. Had I got a team of people behind me and a never-ending supply of marijuana and painkillers and injections and God knows what else, maybe I'd be more productive than I am at the moment. But even with all that, all the people that she's got behind her, she's had to cancel her tour because she's got fibro, and it's bloody impossible. There is no way on God's green earth she could go on stage every single night in a different town, travelling in a shitty little bed that they have on them things, unless she's got a proper bed at the back of the bus or whatever. It would be a nightmare. And she can't say, I know I'm going to be well on Friday, I can do that thing on Friday, because she doesn't know today if she's going to be well on Friday. So in that respect, she's exactly the same as us. If she gets the word out and says that everybody should be able to access medical grade marijuana, or these new patches that they reckon that have come out that will help that and diabetic neuropathy pain, then great. If she can do that, if she can use her fame as a pedestal to shout at people and get something done about it. But then again, she's in America, so what difference is she going to make to me? Very little, I reckon. And like, why is everybody jumping up and down because Lady Gaga's got fibro? What's his name? Oh, here we go. Brain fog. Central. Morgan Freeman, he's got fibro. Nobody jumped up and down when he said he had fibro, did they? Do you know what I mean? And it's like, has he made a difference to my daily life or the fibro sufferers in the UK? No. We just know that we're not in this alone, that celebrities get it too, that fibro doesn't discriminate, and that's about all we know. Until someone comes out with a medication that works, and doctors that actually listen to people, and doctors that actually believe in it for a start, that'd be a help. Why have I got green things in my eyes? I haven't got the telly on, so what is it? Is it this? Oh, that's a bit crap, isn't it? Sorry. I can see myself in my glasses. Great. No, I've forgotten what I was saying. There you go. Yeah, until something changes and they make a proper test for fibro. What was it she was saying? She had MRI scans and it showed nothing. I had blood test, 101 blood tests. Now they're saying there's a blood test in America that definitively says you've got fibro. So why did she not have that blood test? Or is that does that blood test not exist? Or is it a whole load of rubbish in the papers? Who knows? So I had umpteen blood tests. I had a doctor that looked at me like I was mad. I had to have a bone scan and drink radioactive God knows what. Then they've got Lady Gaga on that film being injected into the pressure points, that the 18 points that we have that prove that we've got it, and they're injecting her in it. God alone knows what that felt like, because there is no way in hell they'd go anywhere near me with a needle onto my pressure points, I can tell you. But I'm really sorry about this green light thing. I hope you can ignore it. Obviously I can't. But yeah, she got injected into them, and it's like, why is it every doctor all over the world is doing something different? Why is there not a set of tests? People don't test for cancer differently around the world. They don't test for arthritis differently. So why are there umpteen different things going on in different places, and people still being prodded and poked and told that it's all in their head and go away and take a fucking Anadin? Sorry for swearing, but it just annoys me. It's like, by now, surely to God, there should be something in the Lancet or somewhere that says, right, this is what we do. We've figured out that they're not in La La Land, that they are actually in pain, that there is something going on. It has got a name. It has got a treatment. It should have a certain set of tests so that then it gets done. Everybody knows what they're doing. Everybody knows what to look for. And then that's it. Job done. But no. She's getting one thing done. I got something else done. Guaranteed whoever's suffering with it now at the moment and has no clue in hell what they're suffering with is probably getting prodded and poked and told that it's all in their head as well. So that needs to change. So if she can do something about that, which I very much doubt, with all the will in the world. Like I said, Morgan Freeman's got it and no one cares. Apart from Morgan Freeman. Is it Morgan Freeman? I've just made that up. I'm not great with actors. I should have asked Jed. He knows better than me. But anywho. So will it make a difference to me that Lady Gaga's got fibromyalgia? No. She's just another person that I feel sorry for that's stuck with this awful disease that people say isn't progressive. Well, I'm sorry, I beg to differ. When I first started out, I had pains in my hands. That's what I had, and tiredness. Now I am stuck in a room all day, every day. I never leave the house. Moving my computer off a stool onto the bed wears me out. It's ridiculous. And I was great at the beginning. I could still run around, look after my son, look after the house, do everything else. But bit by bit, by bit, by bit, goodbye, life. I can't. Simple things. Brushing my hair wears me out. Having a shower wears me out. I have to plan having a shower. And it's like, right, I'll think, right, I'm going to have a shower. First of all, I'll find what I'm going to wear when I get out. Find that, put that on the end of the bed, sit down for another 10 minutes. Then I'll do something else. And it's like, oh, I have to brush my hair out. I've got to do this, I've got to do that. And then it's like, oh, I've got to get undressed. I've got to climb in the bath. Then I've got to get into the shower. Then I've got to wash my head. People have no idea that... I had no idea before I had fibro. I'd just jump in and out of a shower twice a day, or have a bath and think nothing of it, and run around and never sit down. At one point my husband said to me, "You never sit down, sit down." And now all I do is sit down. Sorry, I'm melting. Plus, I was going to make a separate video on it, but seeing as though I haven't made a fibro video for God knows how long, I may as well add it in here as well. I am sick to the back teeth of fibro fakers, liars and snake skin oil sellers. I really fucking am. I'm sick of watching videos of people who are like, "Oh, I've got fibro. Oh, I'm going on holiday this weekend. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Oh, I'm having a flare for 2 minutes. I'm really ill." No, you're not. You're lying. You haven't got fibro. If you had fibro, you would know what a fibro flare is. And a fibro flare is not sitting whining on a holding a camera out like that with one hand for 5 minutes while you whinge and whine about a pain you've got in your neck and how terrible it is, and then being laughing and skipping about the next day. A fibro flare puts you in bed. It knocks you out. You're incapable of doing anything. And you sitting on videos telling the world that you've got a fibro flare is making a mockery of the rest of us and making it so difficult for people that are genuinely ill with fibromyalgia get any of the help we need or the sympathy we deserve, because you're sat there going, "I've got it. Oh, I'm all right 10 minutes later. So if you're all right 10 minutes later, I should be all right 10 minutes later." No. Fess up. You haven't got fibro. Tell the sodding truth. And then those that tweet and fucking post things, "Oh, I got myself better by eating beetroot." Go away. If there was a cure, we'd know. If beetroot cured fibro, I would live on the sodding stuff, but it doesn't. Stop lying. Why do people have to lie? I'm sick of liars. I can't bear lies. If you ask my husband or my children what's the one thing that's going to piss me off no end, it's liars. I can't abide fucking liars. So stop lying. If 1 minute you felt like shit and the next minute you're dancing around in the back garden, maybe you didn't have it to begin with, huh? Do you think that might be the case? Maybe you had something else. Maybe you had an ongoing virus and then all of a sudden it's run its course. But please don't tell me you found the cure for fibro when you haven't. When you actually give it to somebody that's had fibro for years and it cures them, then I'll believe you. I'm not going to listen to your shit in your 30-minute video that ends up with you saying, "Oh, now you have to download the book to see how to cure yourself." No, I'm not going to listen to your sodding video or download your book, because you're lying. Because you haven't got a cure for fibro. Because there isn't a cure for fibro. Ugh. I bet you're glad I came back and made this video, aren't you? No, it just pisses me off. It's like, why? I'm all for people saying, "I took CBD oil and it helped," because it helps a lot of people. I've heard a lot of people saying it helped. I tried it. Tastes like, I can't even describe what it tasted like. It was minging. Ooh. And it did nothing for me. Absolutely bugger all. Helped my husband with his back pain, which is great, so he's got it now, but it didn't work for me. But I'm all for people who say, "Oh, this eased my pain," or "This helps me with my pain," or "I found this works better than a hot bath," or whatever it is. But when you come on saying, "Oh, I've been diagnosed with fibro, my doctor just looked at me and he knew," yeah, right. "Oh, I'm in a fibro flare. I've got a really bad neck, but I can stand here for 5 minutes and hold a camera and talk to the camera and cry, and then tomorrow I'm fine." No, you're a fucking liar. That was a thing in that Lady Gaga thing. They kept putting ice on her, and I was like, no ice, no. Isn't it weird how ice works for one person and it doesn't for another? Don't come near me with ice. No, hot water bottle, heat wrap. It's got to be warm for me, not cold. But everybody does what works for them, and that what works for her. But she hasn't said, oh, I found the cure, it's ice. No, because there isn't a cure. Let's hope someday there will be, and if she can jog a few people to get them to do something to try and find a cure or to figure this damn thing out, that'd be a start. So what is the point of this illness? I just don't get it. I'm sick of it now. I'm sick of being stuck in a room, not able to do anything. I'm redundant. I'm useless. Pointless. Just annoys me. Have we run out of time? Oh no, you're still recording. My other one used to switch off. I wonder why that is. Or was there not enough room for... I don't know. Talking to myself now. So, let's see, what have I been doing? Nothing. I've got friends and relatives that have been getting married every month this year, it seems. I had another friend who got married Saturday. Is it Saturday? Yesterday. So I made some cards on my printer because I can't do I haven't got room for all the sticky things and what have you. But that was fun. That kept me occupied for a bit. What else? Nothing really. Why haven't I been on YouTube? Because I hate looking at myself, basically. That's the answer. I don't like how I look. Hello, motorbike. Looking forward to the winter weather when I can shut the windows and I don't have to listen to drunkards, screaming kids. And I don't just mean children having fun and screaming, I mean girls standing outside and screaming like banshees screaming. Motorbikes, stupid cars that backfire and screech. Oh, the joys of living on a main road. And I'm sure I've said this a million times already. But yeah. Did anybody else watch the Lady Gaga thing? I'd be really interested to know what you thought of it. I really enjoyed it. I loved it. I love creative people. I love songwriters. I love watching how things work and come together and that. And I loved the song she wrote for her auntie. It was beautiful. And I think I'm going to be buying her new album because I really like. There's a few songs on there I really like. Was there anything else on there? No. See, and I felt sorry for her when she said she's lonely. She screamed and poked and prodded and pawed at all day long, and then she goes home and she's on her own, and that's really sad. I hope she finds somebody, because fibro on your own doesn't bear thinking about. I'd go around the twist if I didn't have Jed here, I really would. Bibs, you know. I want to do some nail videos. Oh, and I got my nails to a really lovely length, yeah, and then what happens? Yeah. Where did it go? Same finger, same place, every time. So, cut them all off. Start again. These are a bit longer. But yeah, I suppose once there's nail polish on it, you can't see the break, can you? So I need to get my finger out and do that. I need to buy some more helmets. I've got so much polish that needs a home. And I hate being unorganised, because it's like, there's a thing, a nail challenge on Instagram where they're going to do every letter of the alphabet over a month, and it's like, yeah, I know I've got every, but I don't know where the bottle is, so that'll never happen. I might do that another time. I think I could probably do every letter of the alphabet just in latent denny polishes. I think I've got enough to do that. But anyway, I digress. It's supposed to be a fibro video, not a nail video. So now that I've bit the bullet and made this video, hopefully I won't be so long next time. I know, I say it all the time. But anyway, thanks for watching if you did, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.